What's up, adventurers? My name is Platinum Phoenix, and welcome back to part 11 of the Subspace Emissary. Last time, we got Zero Suit Samus's suit back, and we freed Donkey Kong from his trophy imprisonment. This time, we're going climbing. But before that, I want to go over to the sticker tab because we did get more characters last time. So I'm just going to scroll through real quick and show you the 3 characters we got. The first one being the Donkey Kong. And then we also got Captain Falcon. And then the final one we got was Olimar. Alright, and with that being said, let's head to the Glacial Peaks. Alright, we got some new characters, but before that I actually want to comment on the cutscene we just watched. I love that, one, Fox and Falco are just like, yep, we have a ship, so we're going to fight this big ship that's been throwing pyramids at us this entire game. And I like that when Meta Knight sees his ship, he immediately is like, well, I have to climb this mountain now to go get it. Instead of just like, I guess he has to get to the top of the mountain so he can fly higher to actually reach the ship. We are just going to skip that boom pyramid. I do not want to fight him. And the last thing is that the ice climbers being like competitive with Meta Knight because they are, you know, the ice climbers and their whole thing is climbing mountains. So they're competitive with the guy who just straight up started jumping up a mountain. I just find it really funny. But our new characters right here are the ice climbers. They are ranked 3 out of... No, actually, excuse me, they're ranked 2 out of 38. I misspoke for a second. Their big thing is that there's 2 of them. Basically, they are, I believe, the only character where you're physically controlling 2 entities at the same time, which makes them a lot more powerful than you would actually think at first glance. Like, basically everything they do is double the power because you always have 2 characters that are doing each attack. It's what's called the tag team mechanic, is what I believe they're called. But all of their attacks are double powered, which makes them actually really hard to deal with, if you aren't prepared for it. As you saw right there, Popo, which is the blue one, was stalled. Well, I just died. I think I'm just going to kill Meta Knight so I can keep talking about the ice climbers. Sorry, Meta Knight, goodbye. But what you saw before was that Popo, the blue one, was buried into the ground. But Nana, which is the pink one, was able to still attack. And that is their biggest strength as a character, is that they are not completely connected to one another. They have a little bit of autonomy, which allows them to actually hit more combo-y type stuff a lot easier. They are also able to do a really easy 0 to death chain grab, which people dubbed handoffs. because each of the two ice climbers can actually grab. As you can see here, you see one grabs and then the other grabs right afterwards, and it makes chain grabbing so much easier because you grab, you like throw down, and then the other one grabs immediately afterwards, which allows you to basically just infinitely grab people without really much effort at all. The main downside to the ice climbers is actually when one of them, or when Nana is knocked out, because Popo cannot be knocked out without the duo being knocked out, as you saw earlier. I'm just gonna leave that pyramid to forever last in the ice. But whenever Nana is knocked out, all of their attacks become half as powerful because there's half as many ice climbers. It also really hinders their recovery because the recovery relies on both of them basically boosting the other one upwards. Also, you don't want to stand on these platforms for too long or this ice block will crush you. So you want to get up here as fast as possible, and there's nothing actually here, so you just want to go through this door. Besides actually talking about the ice climbers, because that's basically all I've done in this stage so far, I want to talk about the stage itself, because it's actually super interesting, being the only stage that relies on vertical climbing for most of it. And the reason for that is because they're trying to emulate how the ice climbers stage really is. And it's just, it's a really neat idea for a stage, actually. Basically going straight up. It presents some unique problems, like ladders. Also, how dare you freeze me. You can see that they actually also rely on different technical health bars. Because Nana broke out of the ice faster than Popo did. We are just going to try not to die here because I don't want to. That worked out surprisingly well, actually. Time for the hardest part of this level. These damn things. Come on. Okay, well, I lost Nana. But yeah, like I was saying, when you lose Nana, it actually makes you a lot weaker as a character. We're just gonna let that guy miss his attack completely. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, come on. Why you gotta be like that? Did you just kill yourself? That was an interesting turn. Actually, I think Meta Knight is technically better for this part. Because it is a windy part and Meta Knight has wings, so it allows him to maneuver a little bit better. But this... So right here, it's pretty funny. They give you 2 hearts because the ice climbers, if you're playing as them, will both take a heart to heal all the way up. So during the story mode of this game, it also... Wow, that was a hell of a dive, Meta Knight. The ice climbers actually can pick up stuff twice as fast because whenever you go to pick stuff up, they both pick stuff up. Basically, like I said before, everything they do is doubled, and it just... it makes stuff easier, but also sometimes more confusing. Come on, go up. This should be the final door. and now we have another new Pokemon, or I guess technically that stage or that statement is correct. But what I was trying to say is another new character, the Aura Pokemon, Lucario. It is rank 11 out of 38, and relies on basically taking damage. Lucario has the unique mechanic of Aura, which means the more damage he takes, the faster and stronger he gets. This affects literally everything about Lucario. Its skills get stronger, it itself becomes faster. All of its like its recovery gets stronger. The main downside to Lucario is that when it's at lower percents, it's hard for it to deal a lot of damage or to knock back pretty much at all. But once it's at high percents, it's one of the most powerful characters in the game. We're just going to attempt to knock. Okay, Meta Knight. Meta Knight. Why couldn't you just do what you did in my practice run of this level, where you tornadoed yourself directly into a hole and died? That would have been so funny. In fact, it was so funny, but I wasn't recording at the time. Just get out of here. Nobody wants you. Alright, and that is the fight. Alright, and that is the stage cleared. Game, I don't think that's right. I don't think they did join our team. I think they just died, actually. They just fell off of a mountain. But, next up is the canyon. So we're just gonna head on in. Alright, well, we're now in just... This is literally the whole stage, by the way. It's just a beat-em-up stage where you have to fight just a massive load of the Subspace Army, which is not the worst thing. It makes this stage fairly easy to do. No! Yoshi! They just threw him down a... They just threw him down a hole. I do want to talk about the cutscene we just watched and the previous cutscene. Because one, how did the ice climbers just kind of land falling off a mountain? Like, they fell all the way down and then just were like, yep, we're good. We're used to this, actually. But the other thing is, I like how the Halberd, which is presumably piloted by the I almost said Shadow Army. The Subspace Army is just its main defensive strategy right now is just grab the other ships and and run it into a mountain, which is very funny to me. I am being destroyed, actually. Can we go ahead and just take these guys out real quick? Go ahead and blow that up so I don't have to worry about it. Puppet, can you die? Okay. Please leave. Big Primate. Very, okay, that's a lot. This is a lot for one little Mario. Guys, can we talk? Can we talk about this? I like how Mario just won in a fist fight against 4 giant Primids. Oh, and there's not a cutscene. I was almost certain that there would have been a cutscene there. But that is the second stage cleared. So, I think that's gonna be the end of the episode. I hope that everyone enjoyed watching. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Next time, we're finally getting to the Halberd, which has been flying around this entire time. But until then, happy adventuring.